Hey guys, so my client bought this wig over 5 years ago and she hasn't washed it since then, but she has been wearing it. So I'm going to show you how to revamp your deep wave wigs or your water coily hair, taking it from this mess you see here to this beauty which you see here. Fully detangled, fresh and flowy, beautiful and clean. The first thing I'm going to do is to get the hair wet, and after ensuring that the hair has been wet, what I'm going to do next is to add my shampoo to wash the hair. And I'm going to use this shampoo right here from AP Professional. It's the Moroccan Argan Oil shampoo. This shampoo smells so good. I just started using it recently and I am in love with it. Trusting me, you were good, but right now I've moved on. I've moved on from Tresemme. So I'm using this AP Professional shampoo. I applied it on the hair and I'm just trying to use that shampoo to take out the first dirt that I can take out from this wig, because of course this wig needs to be washed over and over again. So I'm just dipping the wig into that water. And you can see how dirty the water is already. So what I'm going to do is to pour out that water and proceed to wash the hair again. So I reapplied more of that shampoo, or rather I poured more of that shampoo into the bowl that has the wig in it, and I'm just massaging that hair with the shampoo on it, trying to get it to foam, to strip out as much dirt as I can from the hair. So I keep on running my hands through the hair, dipping the wig into the soapy water to take out all the dirt that's been trapped inside of this wig for over 5 years. And after I finished running my hands through the hair to ensure that all the dirt that have been trapped in, any smell comes out of the hair. Yeah, so I'm just using my hand to squeeze it out and I pour out the water. I can see that the second water that came out was a bit more dirty. So I'm going to start trying to rinse off the hair now, just to take out any leftover dirt. So the water I rinsed out now is still a little bit dirty. So I'm going to keep on rinsing it until I get the water to be at least a bit more clean before I can proceed to the next step. If you're watching this video so far and you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. This is the conditioner I'm going to use, and it's the Olive hair conditioner. It's silky and nourishing. It promises to give me a more silky and nourishing hair. So I applied a little bit of that conditioner on the hair, and next I'm going to use this other conditioner from Mega Growth. It's a detangling conditioner. I applied a generous amount and I'm going to use my hands now to massage the product all over the hair. I also added my keratin treatment from Magic Complex, and after I took a small amount of that keratin treatment, I also added castor oil to help strengthen the strands of this hair and sort of, moisturize it a little bit more. So I'm using my palm now to apply the mixture of all the products all over the entire wig and just massage it all through. And after I've completely ensured that all the product has been spread all over this wig, all over all the strands of this hair, what I'm going to do next is to start detangling this hair, because mind you, I'm not sure my client has brushed this hair in over 5 years, because the hair was really matted. It didn't look like it was very matted, but it was really matted, especially at the upper part of the wig. I'm going to start detangling this hair from the tip of the hair and then I'll take it all the way to the top. I'm trying my best to be very careful so that I don't have a lot of shedding, but the reality is that this hair is going to shed a whole lot because it hasn't been taken care of in over 5 years. So I'm just taking my time to brush through the hair from the tip and take it all the way to the top gradually, and I keep on moving all the way up. When I've detangled to an extent, I move upwards and I continue detangling the hair. What I'm going to do is to switch over to this other brush, which is going to allow me to detangle the hair a lot faster. And yes, the hair is sort of almost completely detangled right now, and I just keep on interchanging among the two hair brush. Yeah. Next, I'm going to show you the extent of the hair that was lost in the process. So guys, if you have a deep wavy hair, water wavy hair, please just try at least maintain your wigs routinely. If it's once in a month or even once in 3 months, it's better than leaving it without washing it for a very long time, because it's going to cause your hair to shed a whole lot. So I use that tail comb to sort of comb through the hair to just further help me detangle the hair a lot more, to ensure that there are no longer any matted parts or areas that are not completely detangled. So what I'm doing now is just take out any of all those strands that are hanging on to parts of the hair that you shouldn't be hanging on to, and then I'm taking out all the hairs that has been detangled from the hair. That's the hair that's shed from the wig. What I'm doing now is to rinse off the wig, and I let the product sit on the wig for about an hour before I proceeded to rinsing it off. So while I rinse it off, I'm still sort of combing through the hair. I notice that the hair is still shedding, but I just continually rinse off the hair until I get the hair to be sparkling clean. Yeah, I'm just patting that hair into the water and just rinsing off the excess products that are still in there. And I'm going to start brushing through the hair to ensure that the hair is still detangled. So I'm taking my time to just brush through the hair, and what I'm going to do after I've completely detangled the hair is to apply my leave-in conditioner and a little more of the castor oil. But let's just wait and I'll show you the process. So I went for that more to just rinse through the hair, and then I'm trying to ensure that the pattern is clean. So I'm just trying to ensure that the middle part is clean with no hairs going in the wrong direction. And I'm still using that steel comb to comb through the hair. Comb through the hair to ensure that there are no matted areas still there. And next, these are the products I'm going to use for my leave-in conditioner. I used my Koilala and that Asian Secret leave-in conditioner. I sprayed that Asian Secret leave-in conditioner all over the entire hair, the front, the back, everywhere got that leave-in conditioner. Then next, I'm also going to open that Koilala and apply a small amount of that product all over this wig. The reason why I'm using this leave-in conditioner is so that when my client is just doing her routine maintenance of just putting water on the hair, combing through it, the leave-in conditioner is there to keep the hair moisturized, and she can go about using this wig for months, because she lives in a diaspora, she lives abroad, and I know it's really not easy for one to have a 9 to 5 there and still have time for wig maintenance and the rest of that. So this is the hair after I spread it outside. Notice I turned it upside down, and this is what the hair looks like after it had dried. I'm styling the closure area now. I sprayed my heat protectant spray, and I'm also applying hair wax, and I'm using my hot coiling wand to flatten the hair around the closure area. You would notice that I'm combing through the closure, and then I'll use the hot coiling wand to flatten the hair around the closure area. And then I also use the comb to just comb through the hair and flatten it with that coiling wand. Yeah, so take your time and ensure you get the closure area to be flat. And while you're combing through the closure area and ensuring that it's flat, you will notice that you might start having like the hair not being as smooth as it should be. So what you do for the rest of the hair that you haven't flattened is use the end of that tail comb to sort of separate any bumpiness, so that the hair now becomes smooth and flowy the way it should be, without having any areas that have tangled because of the combing that we did to flatten the closure area. So take your time flattening the hair around the closure area. And guys, if you haven't purchased my ebooks, they are available. The links are in the description box on how you can shop these ebooks. The ebooks are on how to start your hair business and hair extensions and how to test its quality. These ebooks are very necessary if you're already in a hair business or you're just planning to start your hair business. So guys, this is the finished look of this wig. You can see how fluffy the hair looks now. It looks healthy, it looks as good as new, it's beautiful. This is what we started with right here, and this is basically how we transformed this wig from this mess you see right here to this beauty. Very beautiful, very healthy. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Remember, be bold, have courage, live a positive life, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, love.